Alright, fams. Family horses. Fam scotches, even. Huh. I'm gonna make sure y'all can hear my stream because my audio bar is acting up. Let me check. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I can hear it. All right, we're good. Welcome one and all to the main event. I am... Hello. So, I got One Piece Odyssey in the previous stream because I am a One Piece fan. I took a huge break from the mainline One Piece series. And that's really important detail because we piece together the piece of the one. I do this mainly for the live chat because I love my people that come to my streams every other week or so. Why is this stuff acting up? I don't know. I can't wrap my head around it. Samuel. A jelly rock. Test myself in the Lakeshore Cave. Let's go. Hey, how's it going, Havoc Lancer? Havoc. How goes Family-Os? Family-Osa.
こんないかにもな洞窟にわざとらしい宝箱なんてできすぎた話で怖くねえか?
Aside from like popular belief, I do enjoy the Japanese voices and stuff for One Piece. But as of right now, I am currently consuming One Piece in the English dub format. That's right, Funimation. And I've actually grown rather fond of the English One Piece voices. I am currently in the Punk Hazard arc. So, like, I'm behind, but not so much, because I'm in the new world. So I'm where I need to be. As I said, I've brushed up on the manga and stuff before. So I'm not too worried about my One Piece cred being threatened. Y'all have to let me know if the stream's too quiet or if you can't hear or something like that. Because I'll have to address that. There we go. It's open, huh? I think the thing that kind of annoys me, though, is like for all the One Piece video games, I don't know if it's like Oda despises the Funimation cast or something, or if they just won't voice for the One Piece video games. Because I don't understand it. Like, Funimation will do the voices for other games published by Bandai Namco, but when they release the One Piece video games, it's only the Japanese voices with subtitles. And I watch the English dub because I like to, you know, just watch what's going on and not have to read the subtitles whilst also paying attention to the action. My brain's not very good with multitasking, so oftentimes I will suck up to the English dub. And that's just the thing I do. So accessories like give me defense and stuff like that, cool. Yeah, I've got like attack badges and stuff, so this is like all cosmetic items and stuff that improve my stats, which is to be expected in a video game like this. These turn-based RPGs are usually always strategy-based, and it's like, ooh, I go here to farm this item. I use this item to improve my this, that, or the other. It's all super relevant, and I love it. So, like, right here, it's giving me an equipment demonstration. Where am I putting this defense badge, for example? This defense badge literally takes up the entire fucking thing. Okay, so I can decide who gets the defense badge, huh? So if Luffy gets it, Zoro won't get it. If Zoro gets it, okay, I get you. It's just my whole party to select from. Luffy gets the defense. He's just like, gum, fuck you! Alright, there you go. There you go, Luffy. You got a nice little defense badge. You're the tank, Luffy. Okay, so I can only grapple with the Gum Gum Rocket. Oh, there's the cube they're talking about. See, that's the thing, right? You could start out base with the Japanese dub team. I understand most people prefer sub over dub. What about us dub people? Oh, fuck you, dub people. Because, like, the community has to be, like, so toxic towards people that just want to fucking understand what the characters are saying and pay more attention to the art and action. Those of us that can't, like, multitask subtitles and watch the action in our brain, fuck us, you know? Like, I hate that. Just like this accessibility bullshit. And then those of us who actually like the Funimation cast in almost all of these One Piece games, there's no English option. Like, there was, like, no consideration to, like, different languages and stuff like that in a lot of these Japanese published games. And what I don't get, it's very clear that Bandai Namco can get other language voices for the game. I mean, I know it's a cube. It's an ability cube. I gotta go grab the cube. I can go over to options. Game settings, nothing special there. Nothing special in the controls. Sound, display, help, end. Are the display settings where I go for the subtitles? I don't know. Nope, like, reading the subtitles is just a natural part of the game. Go over to audio. You can control the volume. I don't get it. There was, like, no consideration to other languages other than Japanese in this game. You know, it's a small nitpick, but it is actually something that kind of bothers me. You know, I don't want to make this like a political thing, but people get onto the United States for being xenophobic. I mean, come on, dude. Everything these people publish almost has no consideration for other languages. You go into Persona. I mean, like, sometimes you'll have an English dub cast. So you got, like, these guides and stuff. Is it like I have to change the language of the game at the main menu? I can't do it in-game on the fly? It's like so many arbitrary and limiting factors when it comes to, like, how these games are published in Japan. And at times, the Japanese games have, like, weird controls compared to the status quo of video games literally in Europe and America, which are the two major markets when it comes to video games. Bandai Namco goes for something completely different. And I talked about in previous streams about how Bandai Namco seem to be, like, the only major publishers of anime-based video games. There is no other. Either it's Bandai Namco or nothing. See, I don't understand, like, what goes into that decision making. It's like Naruto has the English cast, Dragon Ball has the English cast. Like, yeah, Bleach, there is one major, like, Dynasty Warriors-esque Bleach game that was only available on the PlayStation 3. And most of the Bleach video games don't even use the English cast, despite the fact that Johnny Young Bosch is phenomenal. But you don't get him, and I don't know why. I mean, Johnny Young Bosch was so phenomenal that after the whole Funimation scandal with Vic Mignogna, the primary guy they wanted to replace Vic Mignogna was Johnny Young Bosch. And he did excellent. It could be Toei. I don't know. Like, It's just speculation. But Japanese markets are not exactly friendly to Western demographics. Like, it's sort of weird. Japanese businesses will come over here to do business with us, but they will only do that business on American soil. If they import anything from Japan, it is highly nationalized in most cases. Save for major, like, American sensations like Dragon Ball and Naruto. The primary reason I think those things got any Western consideration at all was just because of how Toonami blew them up. But it's so weird. Like, it's not something I want to make, like, a big stinker out of, but at times it seems like this market is very xenophobic. It, like, does not want to pander to us in, like, any small way. We are, like, the lowest common denominator, and screw us. Yeah, why do you think they picked Johnny Young Bosch? If there was going to be a controversy over Vic Mignogna, and he was essentially blacklisted from, like, working at Funimation, they needed an adequate replacement. And Johnny Young Bosch fit the bill. His vocal range is phenomenal. He's an excellent replacement for Vic Mignogna. The disappointment is, like, Vic Mignogna was a vocalist. So, like, when it comes to, like, the original opening theme song for One Piece, you'll probably never get a cover of that. Because, like, nobody can talk Vic Mignogna's vocals on that. And I'm not even going to get into, like, whether he actually did the things he was accused of or not, because the trial was thrown out. He was never legally accused. And in my opinion, it would be asinine to say that the allegations alone are proof. At that rate, if anybody says anything about anybody, it's true. And you can't have that. It's just not a good idea. And but it was like, I don't know, this thing got, like, so fucking heated on Reddit and stuff like that. And the public space got so volatile over this Vic Mignogna trial. Evidently, it was like people threatening to break into people's homes, people that did break into people's homes later found out that, like, some of those pictures were falsified and stuff like that. And the trial between Rial and Mignogna was so contentious with both the lawyers that the judge was just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm not even taking this trial. Dismissed with prejudice. A ruling was never handed down. And even if Vic Mignogna proved his innocence in a court of law, Funimation does not by law have to reinstate him. Like, that's the real bullshit part. He actually could have proved his innocence. And Funimation still didn't have to hire him back. I think, and this is just in my experience in the work field and, like, manufacturing and stuff like that, if people don't like you, you're gone. It doesn't matter how good of a worker you are. It doesn't matter the repertoire or the resume you have. It doesn't matter if the profit you're turning. If they just magically decide they don't like you, then no amount of work you do will be correct. And then, if people don't like you, like in the industry, when allegations like the severity that happened with Vic Mignogna come out, you know, that's it. You did it. You did it because you look like a creep to us. You sound like a creep to us. You act in ways we're fundamentally familiar with that are indicative of people that we believe did these things. And as much as we'd like to think that this is just isolated to Funimation, this is how people act. if you give off bad vibes or a bad impression, it's going to be assumed you committed a heinous crime. And the thing with Vic Mignogna is, I don't know. I think just Vic being Vic painted him as what they wanted him to be. Because it was never proven. See, the big game changer in all that thing is if those allegations had come out and we gotten the full testimonials and it wasn't all barred behind this secrecy when Rial's lawyer supposedly wanted it to be public, we would have found out a lot more in the Mignogna trial. It's factual. If there was like overwhelmingly like 10 or 8 supposed victims, like 10 or 8 testimonies, that would have been like too many to ignore. And it's the thing with like scandals like murderous assault and I can't say that on YouTube because it'll get me suppressed. But like with stuff like that, if enough people come out about it, it's something that has to be taken seriously. And often stuff like that is like based off witness testimonial and circumstantial evidence. Especially with like sexual harassment, like the only thing you have is circumstantial evidence. The only thing you have is like the amount of people that are willing to come forward. Because don't work with sexual harassment. I think people know the words I'm trying to use. They're smart enough. They're adult. This is an adult audience. I'm not saying whether Vic Mignogna did or didn't do it, because it was never proven. And to lean one way or the other would be a mischaracterization of either party. Do I think things on social media could have been handled better? Oh yeah, absolutely. But ultimately, I'm just a guy that watches the anime. Am I going to hold a grudge over something I wasn't even involved in? So, like, just as an anime lover, yeah, Johnny Young Bosch does excellent work. I have nothing against the guy. The fact that he, like, replaced Vic Mignogna as Broly. The fact that he's replaced a lot of Mignogna's major roles because Mignogna's blacklisted by Funimation, it's fine. It's fine. I like Johnny Young Bosch. That's all there is to it. It is what it is. And I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna let that ruin my experience. I mean, all of this just stemmed from, damn, I really wish Toei would allow them to include the Funimation English voice cast. Because I don't think they've done a bad job as the characters. But yeah, I think Johnny Young Bosch's work as Sabo was phenomenal. Young Bosch? Oh, man. I really liked his Broly in the English dub of the Dragon Ball Broly movie. But, I'm a sucker for Bleach. Johnny Young Bosch's Ichigo Kurosaki, I think, captured everything people wanted Ichigo to be through an English translation. Ichigo's aggressive. Ichigo's passionate. Ichigo's straightforward, no nonsense most of the time. Young Bosch depicted that well. Like, Young Bosch's Ichigo Kurosaki is just good. And I hope when they finally release Thousand Year Blood War, like already he's slated for Ichigo Kurosaki in the English version. Supposedly Thousand Year Blood War is releasing on Netflix, so the English and Japanese versions will release right next to each other, and you can switch interchangeably between the English and Japanese versions if it's true that that's releasing on Netflix. If not, then you probably got to go onto the Funimation site to watch it. I would suggest, as a Bleach lover, do not watch it by illegal means. Please monetize the creators of Bleach. Thousand Year Blood War is like the best finale arc to Bleach, and it deserves it. I would not recommend anybody that watches me go and do that. I gotta go get that cube. We're entering their territory. We have to bust their butts. Freaking gotta get down on that gritty. Go for the weaker one. There, one bat out of the way. Death Squirrel. Some of the names on these things. We have like no abilities right now, so all we can do is hit things. Have a little hit and fight. Hey, there you go, Sanji. I don't... It's called a death squirrel, so I assume it's meant to look like Buggy took a shit in a lake. I don't fucking know. It looks so ugly. I'm Buggy the Clown. So here's the thing with One Piece, right? I wonder if Oda's ever explained. What is the shit with clowns in the One Piece universe? And how is it that Buggy has, like, always been a clown? Like, even when he's young, back on Roger's crew, he has the big red-ass nose and the makeup. It makes me think that clowns are a fucking race in the One Piece universe. Like, Caesar Clown is literally just a clown. By the way, some of the fucking laughs that Oda just gives these One Piece characters are ridiculous, and I love it. Alright, shitface, it's time to die. Three Sword style. Went to your mom's house last night. Sanji, it's time to kick them at the speed of light. There you go. It's like the way he just outright bunts them. It's great. Everybody's turning level 2. Guys, progress. With Oda's flair sprinkled in. See, that's the thing. Oda had a lot to do with the story writing. I don't know if he had much to do with the enemy design. I think that might have been all on whoever the developer was. Because remember, no matter what, with most of these anime games, Bandai Namco is going to be the publisher. They have, like, some kind of weird, like, I guess, agreement with most of the anime companies, where if you make an anime video game, it's going to be published through Bandai Namco. Which, if I understand correctly, Bandai Namco also make, like, the Bakugan cards, the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I think Pokemon are the only one that are, like, their independent card game publishers. But, like, most of your other anime-based card games, like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that, Bandai Namco has their fingers in those pots. Like, I could be wrong about that, but I think I'm right. By the way, just on, like, the Punk Hazard arc, Vergo, even though he's a villain, is becoming, like, one of my favorite characters. For one, I love his voice. Silky smooth. And two, I love the way his character is delivered. Like, he's like, Vergo is supposed to be this really serious, intimidating guy associated with Don Quixote do Flamingo. Like, Vergo is dangerous. There's a reason he's the lead admiral of the G5. But no, he's a fucking dork. Despite being, like, so dangerous with, like, full-body armament hockey, he's a fucking dork. Because, like, literally when you meet him and he squeezes Trafalgar Law's heart, he has this big-ass piece of steak just glued to his face. And the harpy associated with Caesar Clown just has to be like, so did you have steak for lunch? Yes, it's my favorite. He says, like, just with this monotone voice. She's like, because you have, like, a little of it on your face. It's a whole goddamn beef steak on his face. How the fuck did Vergo do that? And then he's just, like, enjoying coffee while he's waiting for the poison cloud to kill everybody in Punk Hazard. And he just gets a spoon stuck to his face. And he looks over at Caesar and he's just like, I'm just enjoying coffee and cookies. Vergo, we didn't make any cookies. Oh, well, there's no cookies then. Like, what the fuck is this character? I love it. It's just so random. I love Vergo. Like, Oda's just great at writing characters. He makes them quirky and weird, and even if they're bad guys, you love to hate them. Caesar Clown in the Punk Hazard arc is like a perfect comparison between like the changes of the new world and like what Luffy has faced in the past. This motherfucker can literally take the oxygen out of people's breath because he consumed the gas fruit. But the thing about the gas fruit is it's not just poison gas. He controls all gas. So Caesar Clown can just steal your oxygen and suffocate you. He has a little instrument that if he fucking claps it, he can make the air around you combust. He can just detonate the hydrogen. He can just detonate the carbon around you. Like, fucking Caesar is fucking dangerous, dude. The fact that Caesar, like, made Vegapunk go like, whoa, dude, you're going too far. And just remember, Vegapunk made it so that weapons could eat devil fruits. Vegapunk made it so that Kuma became a whole bunch of pacifistas. Like, Vegapunk 1-to-1, I don't think is strictly a good guy. And Caesar Clown just made Vegapunk go like, whoa, stop it. That's a toughie. I'm a Django fan under Captain Kuro. Not a big fan of Kuro. I felt he was like way too two-dimensional. I'm okay with static characters, but I thought Kuro was just an asshole. I thought in the Alabasta arc, Crocodile was built up as a pretty good threat. I hated Wapol, but you're supposed to hate Wapol. I loved to hate Spondum with the CP9. Like, I loved to hate Spondum. That arc, the Water 7 arc, and then going into, like, the freaking Enies Lobby arc. Just, like, building up Spondum and making you hate Spondum. Oda did a brilliant job at making me hate Spondum. I fucking hated Spondum. But I loved to hate him. That's, like, what you like about static villains. When they're just, like, phenomenal and they take the stage. But Spondum was, like, a bastard. He's literally only concerned with his status and climbing the ladder. He doesn't care about morals. He doesn't care about what he's doing being immoral. He treats the Buster Call like it's a fucking toy. Like, Spondum's a jackass. And I love it. And I love when Frankie's like, oh, hey, you want Pluton? Destroys the blueprint in front of him, and he's just like, fuck you. And Spondum's just like, I'll make you dead for that, Frankie! Oh, and it was just so good to see Spondum get his just desserts. Like, Nico Robin literally broke his spine, and it's like he deserved it. That felt catharsis to me. I watched One Piece Strong World recently. I really liked Shiki the Golden Lion as a villain and his underlings. Like the clown with the fart shoes that would keep making, like, weird dances and stuff to signal to Shiki. And then he would just speak and everybody would just be like, oh, you could speak? Like, it's just random shit like that. It's like you could tell Oda was having fun. Because it was the thing, like, with, I watched 2 One Piece movies recently. I watched Strong World, and then going into the New World, I actually went through the Zed's Ambition filler, which I think is canon. And I watched One Piece movie Z. And I loved Zephyr. I loved Zed. His character was excellent. His motivation made sense, but he was like a static character. But it was like you could empathize with Zed. You could empathize with Zephyr. And I think it's like really important. Oda has variety. There are like some characters that are like unredeemable monsters. And then there are like some villains that Oda's made that actually have redeemable qualities about them. Like Buggy initially was like a bad guy. And then he becomes like this Team Rocket tag-along. It's like, Buggy is a dork. He cannot possibly be a threat, and you just like love seeing Buggy fail. And then the fact in the War of the Best, he was actually a huge help. It was like there were so many redeeming qualities about Buggy. Especially like Mr. 2 and Mr. 3. Original agents of Baroque Works. After the Impel Down arc, they literally become like semi-allies of Straw Hat Luffy. And they were like extremely helpful in the War of the Best and the Impel Down arc. I mean, Mr. 2 didn't make it past the Impel Down arc, but like his sacrifice with Magellan was noble and I respected it. And the fact that he gets like a happy ending becoming the new ruler of New Kama, I think is okay. If you couldn't tell, I'm a One Piece dork. Anybody who's like not familiar with One Piece and listen to me talk, it sounds like gibberish. Yeah, he became a warlord after Marineford. Because the thing about Buggy is he's literally the Hercule of the One Piece universe. They think Buggy did like all these awesome feats and he's just like a threat to the world government. And most of the time he was just this idiot that showed up at the right place at the right time. He was viewed as a fundamental threat because it was assumed Buggy escaped Impel Down by himself. It was assumed he was a threat at the War of the Best when he didn't do anything other than hold the camera. Like, he literally gets warlord status, and he literally hasn't earned it. And the silliest thing about Buggy is he's literally built up as this dork. Because on Roger's crew, he was, like, literally a coward that did not want to get into combat. And then, like, he builds himself up as this badass clown pirate that's gonna rule the East Blue and shit. But he's a dork that gets his ass handed to him so easily. And his fruit is so damn useful. Like the Chop Chop fruit, you literally can't kill him with blades. Armament for Haki would fuck this man up, but he can literally just chop himself, move himself into a bunch of different parts, and if Buggy had Armament Haki, he would literally be a barrage of pain. But it's Buggy. He's a fucking idiot. So he's not, like, getting the best out of his devil fruit. Buggy doesn't have any hockey. He's a weak jackass that, like, talks himself up, but he's nothing. Every pirate he encounters whoops his ass. But he's wise enough not to take a swing at Ace because he knew it would incur the wrath of Whitebeard. So it's not like Buggy's stupid. But they, like, Buggy's crew looks up to him like he's some grand hero, and he's just an idiot. It's great. I love it. I love those types of characters. I am Warlord Buggy! And like just the stupid fucking hat and shit he wears, and like how he ups his like freaking wardrobe after the time skip, but literally doesn't gain any new abilities. Like he's just still Buggy after 2 years. Buggy has peaked. The only thing Buggy has on his side is fortune. He's just lucky and unlucky a lot of the time. Yeah, exactly. And like, it's the thing with the Chop fruit, Hawkeye Mihawk literally cannot hurt Buggy. Like, even if you imbue your blade with armament hockey and slash him, he's still gonna break into a bunch of pieces. You cannot kill Buggy by stabbing or cutting him. You have to crush Buggy. You have to pulverize or vaporize Buggy if you want to kill Buggy. But Buggy's like a fucking cockroach. You literally just can't kill him. I can use the observation hockey to identify things. That's cool. Those are cube fragments. Oh. Oh, Luffy can drop down, huh? He will literally avoid falling into the water. That's good. I can just snatch that shit. I got him by surprise. What's my skill? Okay, I have pistol, bazooka, and Gatling back already. Okay, this guy will take the most damage from me. That one. Best. Dude, he literally just did a 2-for-1. Good job, Zora. I think speaking of the Chop fruit, Ricky will be playing Chop Goblins tomorrow on her channel. I'll be there after like enjoying like some D&D and stuff with my friend at his house tomorrow. I would not miss Chop Goblins. That's gonna be a joy. I was on my other channel where I talk about more serious topics and stuff like that, and sometimes just casually chill. Way more than what I do on like Sharp Wing and Pals. It's a totally different vibe. And I was playing My Little Blacksmith Shop, which will only be a game familiar to people that were around when I was doing Stardust and Radio Molly. There are probably people that don't even know what that is. But it was essentially like MLP stuff, and then an attempt to rebrand with a different group of friends that didn't go over so well. But there used to be a time where I would stream like literally up to 8 hours of games. I did 22-hour streams, I did 12-hour streams. There was just a point where I had so much time on my hands. But looking back at it, nobody's going back to watch that. Like, literally nobody. This one. Best. Dude, these bats are aggressive. Look at this.
俺たちの邪魔はさせねえ。行くぞ。
The turn order is so good.
もういいんだ俺。昔人間になりたかったのは仲間が欲しかったからだ。
It's decided who goes first in battle based upon who gets initiative. If I get the drop on the enemy, then I go first. If they get the drop on me, then they go first. Also, like, the speed,
クソジジイの蹴りに近づいたか？
ようやく感覚が戻ってきたぜ。
like, what is it? Speed, power, and strategy are, like, the 3 stats in this game? I think so. Let me take a look at my characters. I'll show you. Yeah, so Luffy's power. Zoro, I think, is strategy. Technique, that's what it is. So the gun is speed. So both Nami and Usopp are speed characters. Chopper's a power character. Zoro's a technique character. Like, I'm nothing but power and technique right now. But, like, most of these enemies only respond to power and technique. I've not seen anybody that reacts to speed. I think what's good, though, is it will divide the XP evenly amongst your entire party in this game, even if they haven't seen combat in a while, so you can just switch them out interchangeably. Like, this game does not punish you for not constantly switching the characters. You can just go with whoever you want. I'm going to replace Sanji with Nami Swan! Like, I've got an HP badge. I can go into equipment and actually equip these things, too. Like, ooh, who's getting the guts badge? Well, whoever has the highest guts would, like, benefit from higher guts. Nami has the highest guts. You gonna bet she's getting that guts badge. So who's got the highest HP? Whoever's got the highest HP is getting the HP badge. Might actually give Luffy the HP badge. And swap out the defense badge, give that to somebody else. Okay, Sanji has phenomenal defense. So unless Nico Robin... Nope. Sanji's getting the defense badge. This is just the smart way to do it. The people with the highest stats play into their strengths. And then exploit those strengths by making those strengths unbelievably out of this world. If you can't break Sanji, then he's just gonna cook your ass. These accessories are nice. I kind of like these badges. If I get a technique badge, I'm totally giving that to Zoro. Or, like, what are the other stats involved? I think another thing as well is, like, you have these badges that are all-encompassing, but I've already seen that there are smaller badges that will encompass little squares in this setup. So I think as the game advances, you're going to have, like, way more badges you can put on characters that don't just take up the entire cube. So then you can start to strategize on how you give these badges to them. I love this. Like, turn-based RPGs used to be my jam as a kid. I played Golden Sun. I played Final Fantasy. I played those Super Mario Bros. Games that were a turn-based RPG, the All-Stars series. Alright, Luffy. They're surrounding that chest. I gotta beat their asses.
いや待て、お前にはあれが見えないのか？気持ち悪い色をしたコウモリが群がってるじゃねえか。
I think it's because you can't keep your distance in this game, so they had to give Nami different stats. I think speed are literally just people that have the fastest reaction. I don't know what effect speed actually has in the game. And because this is like a status tree that works in the effect of threes, you got power, technique, and speed. You have power type characters, technique type characters, and speed type characters. Over time, I will figure out what the significance of these stats are. Alright, so Luffy's gotta fight. Luffy just fucked up the bronze bat. Awesome. Okay, one of these guys is blinking. So that's the one Zoro can fuck up. That one's blinking. He can fuck that one up. So the way the rules of this game works with the turn-based RPG, whoever's blinking is who you want that character to attack, because they're going to do the absolute most damage to that enemy. Get him, Chopper. These enemies can hardly do any damage to the characters, which is like a testament, despite not having their all of their powers because they were taken away by the cube thing. These guys are battle hardened, so a bunch of bats aren't just going to bring them down. I like that little attention to detail with Oda's story. So I think if she does, like, overkill damage, she can literally lob one enemy into the other or damage two enemies at once, which is a pretty cool effect in this game. Luffy can't do unbelievable damage to this guy, but it's almost dead, so... It might be a speed type, but it was weakened. There's like a triangle of how this works, like certain damage types are superior to others. Like I think speed actually outdoes power, technique outdoes speed, and power outdoes technique, if I understand correctly. The best part is each time they level up, their stats go up, so my badge gets, like, more real estate. Yeah, there's no way to keep your distance in this game, so the climb attack acts completely differently in this game.
Nami さんを助けに行くときに邪魔したやつか？
なんて言ってるんだ、チョッパー。
コウモリが怖くて隠れてたって。
隠れてた？聞いてたように見えたけどな。やっぱり消えるんじゃねえか。
あいつ助けてくれてありがとうって言って。
One thing that's special about Chopper is with the human fruit. I've always liked how Chopper can talk to any animal. And he just, like, translates it back to the Straw Hats. Ooh, that's attack damage. Hello, damage badge. Whoever has the most outrageous attack power is getting this badge. Okay, so Roanoa Zoro doesn't have anything. He's getting attack power. Three-stored style. 160 caliber Phoenix. Fucking awesome. Actually, I think the Phoenixes are one sword style or two sword style. That's a mimic, I swear to God. Nope, energy apple. How's my party's health looking? True. Nobody's worse for wear because being beat up by a bunch of bats is not going to do them in. Like bats and monkeys, that's what they're fighting right now. If I can go there, you damn well bet I will. Climb, Luffy. Cube. Zoro's cube fragment. I bet we can break it down. If you find a place where you need to swap your crew on your adventures... Oh, I could just, yeah, I could just swap them, okay. Leave it to Zoro. So that's neat, too. There's, like, unique pathway things each individual party member can do. I bet that will come into effect when we're, like, traveling to the past levels and stuff and doing the turn-based RPG stuff. Because the reason this is called One Piece Odyssey is because it will archive a lot of the Straw Hats' adventures in this temple that literally sends them back to flashbacks of their past. That's going to be cool. So, like, we'll go back to the Alabasta arc and stuff. It'll be awesome. If I can get the jump on that enemy, I get advantage. Got you! That one that's blinking, you're going down. That raw attack power just killed both the bats. I love it. You love to see it. Another energy apple. Eventually, I'll have a use for these. Okay, let's go to crew. Okay, how do I go about swapping my crew? Okay, I can literally do a run. I can auto run, okay. So I gotta become Luffy so I can grapple that cube. I gotta figure out how I can do that. Okay, so these are like with the fragments that I've collected, I can up one of Luffy's abilities. So I'm going to give one to Gatling, two to, actually, hold on. Okay, yeah, so if I give 3 of these babies to one ability, I level that ability up. So Luffy's Gum Gum Pistol is now more powerful because of those cubes. I can hold up to 3 skill fragments at a time. So I have to deposit them into something. So Luffy's Gum Gum Pistol is just, like, really powerful now. Although, I think I want Luffy to be a crowd control, because Gum Gum Gatling can attack multiple enemies at once. I've literally got to figure out how this works. There it is.
Yes.
Now. Luffy's cube fragment. Hell yeah. Good job, Luffy.
見られてるな。
ああ、数も多い。
何かいるのか、こんなところに。
I can literally become anybody in the party.
俺に任せ
Look
ろ
at me, I'm the chopper now. Whee! Oh, I make the little noises when he runs, too. That's a nice little attention to detail. Because it's just like whenever Chopper runs, he will make this noise because he's a tiny little deer. I don't know why cute things in the One Piece universe just tend to make this noise. Come on, Chopper. You're gonna get the jump on him, Chopper. Cloven Roseo Cross, baby. Let's go. When his back is turned, we're gonna fuck him up. Here we go.
今の力を試すにはうってつけだな。
Initiative bonus critical chance. Critical chance. Okay, speed is weak to power.
狙うならあっちにしなさいよ
But that means that Nami is weak to this guy, but she's stronger than this guy.
食らいなさい 行くぞ
Okay, now I'm figuring it out. Speed is weak to tower, technique is weak to speed. But wouldn't that mean power is weak to technique? Let's find out.
これで終わりだ。
よし、行くぞ。
So TP is literally the points I will spend on an ability.
この。あった
So getting a lot of TP means I can do like Gatling and Pistol, 3-sword style and all that stuff way more often. My special skills that do extra damage.
ー。もっと強くなるぞ。
TP is really important for
海賊王に
that.
なるんだ。
俺強くなった気がするでも
俺は勇敢なる海の戦士。ウソップだ。
いい調子だ。
Yeah, like 3-sword style 180 caliber Phoenix I think is the strongest one he has.
あら、入り口に戻ってこられたみたいね。
よし、変なのが出てくる前にここから出ようぜ。よし。
I got an Usopp cube fragment. Gotta go over here in order to get around. I'm essentially just going deeper into the cave. That's the goal here. This goes back to the beginning, it seems. But I am assuming this is not where I go. Okay, I can't access those from all the way down here. Or that cube up there. I need to find a way up. If I can go up, I can get to those. Alright, Luffy. Oh, Luffy, you can't reach. Wait, maybe. I give Luffy a nice tasty cube fragment. Oh. I don't have enough cube fragments to level these up yet. And my field skills don't have any power yet. Oh, I see. As I level up, I can hold more cube fragments. If I get, like, right on the edge and aim. Oh, I can do it. No. No, I can't. There's gotta be a way around to that. Oh, the enemies respawn, too. The bat is aggressive. Dude, that thing, like, fucking roars at you. How many bats you know in your life freaking roar? I'm assuming for story-related reasons, I just can't get over there yet. Do I take fall damage? No. And I can't jump into the water just to off myself for fun. Good to know. Can I get around to that? Bet there's a secret way over to that. That one. Get him, Chopper. That one, Nami. Speed matches speed, but superior speed kills speed. Luffy's gonna kill the Death Squirrel. Oh wow, the Death Squirrel's actually tough. Zoro's gonna kill the Death Squirrel. And just like that, we win. I like how there's like little victory dialogues and stuff between the party too. Oh, it's just like any turn-based RPG. I can level grind them. If I go over here, can I get up to anything? No. Gotta be a way up. So he won't fall. Alright. That's actually good to know. I wonder... So if that ending portion sends me back to the beginning, then I could probably go around. I got to jump on him. That one. Oh, cool. If I crit it, it does like a crowd control for me. That's cool. You can kill this guy.
俺は海賊だ。簡単にやられたりしね。
A huge part of the strategy is the turn order. Get up there, Luffy. Restored style, Murica Phoenix. Oh, you're free XP.
女だと思って舐めてると
Where are you?
痛い目見るわよ。
You. Take it.
さあやるわよ。
That one. Get him, Zoro. Technique beats power.
みんな怪我はないか。
I remember now. Technique beats power. Power beats speed. Speed beats technique. That's the triangle.
どけ。みんな怪我したらすぐ言えよ。全部俺が治すからな。
頼もしいな。
もっと強くなるぞ。俺は海賊。
俺の体はさらなる強化を遂げた。
ここまで腕が上がるとは自分でも驚き。
クソジジイの蹴りに近づいたか。
I can just level grind these boys right now. So he gets close enough, he'll jump. What does the observation hockey see in you? You're gonna kill me?
今の力を試すにはうってつけだな。
Okay, speed beats technique. So I've got it figured out. But power beats speed.
相手にとって不足なし。
All right, Luffy, you're gonna... No, you can't. Well, if I'm gonna use a technique, Oni Twister on both of you. Yeah, that still kills him. You're dead.
この喧嘩俺たちの勝。私の予報は100発100中。決して外す。
技のキレが戻ってきたか。
少しは強くなれたかしら。
Level grinding. Everybody love level grinding. Yes, comrade. Everybody love level grinding. Who do not love level grinding? I may have found my way up. If I can find my way up from here, that'd be ideal. Unless it's like on a set path, then it's going to be difficult to get up there. I think it is on a set path. It's going to be very difficult to get up there. Oh! Did I just get up to a higher vantage point? I did. Alright, you're gonna turn away from me. I got the jump on you, bitch. Speed, you're immediately getting a punch to the face. Alright. Not you. You. You are weaker than these two. You can definitely kill these guys, though. I've got quite a bit of TP, so I can still do the Dragon Twister. Close enough. Alright, I'm getting somewhere. Neither of these bats are telling me what they are. Let's go, let's fight. It's ugly ass squirrel. Get him, Zoro. You're getting stronger, Luffy. I'm proud of you. Yeah, baby. Get that free item. Trace sugar. Yeah, this is definitely a different place than where I was. If I kill this guy... If I can get over there, that would be ideal. I love how there's actually dialogue between them too. It's like they legitimately view these bats as a threat. Well, speed matches speed. That's going to be a problem. However, power matches power. You dead as shit, though. Now that the squirrel's out of the way. Speed matches speed, but Luffy can hit that motherfucker. There we go. Can't attack him, huh, Chopper? Arm point, get him, Chopper. Good job, Chopper. Oh, if you defeat them when the attack's up, you get an XP bonus? Dude! That was considered a hard fight. I'm cool with that. This is good shit. Alright. Chopper's cube fragment. Good shit. Okay, so that stalactite gets me over to the other one. Meaning I gotta go back over here to get over here. I'm gonna get to jump on you. Haha. Power time, baby. Oh, that's great. That's great when you make them hit each other like that. That's how you beat enemies. This is where all the good shit is. I think I'm getting to the areas I couldn't get over to initially. Robin's cube fragment. Yeah, now we're figuring shit out. Oh, no, you don't. Motherfucker. Right from behind. Right in the booty hole. Knocking one bat into the other. Instant eradication. Good stuff. Smiley squirrel. Not smiling for long. Get him, Chopper. I like how Chopper's whole thing in his base form is just bunt him. I hope there's like a crafting or selling system in this game so I can do something with the bat wings. Oh yeah, the breakable walls. Excite apple. Now I can go over here if I want. Can I get back over there to that ladder and that chest, though? That looks cool. That looks swanky. That looks like something I might promptly be interested in. Two chests. Clearing this place up, it's a loot. Dude, I got money. I got bellies, berries.
付けるわよ。
Ooh, attack increases each turn.
なんだかまずそうよ。覚悟しなさい。
Nami, you have no power. Alright. Zoro, you're gonna use a tactic on these guys. Dragon Twister time, baby.
行くぞ。竜巻。
That's how you do it.
よし、かかってこい。
Get him, Luffy.
ゾロ、次も俺に任せろよ。
That is an unbelievable XP bonus. I love it.
もっと強くなるぞ。俺は
Like it rewards you for pursuing risk.
こんなところで満足はしねえ。
俺強くなった気がする。でも
俺がキャプテンウソップだ。
力が戻ってくるのがわかるわ。
マリモのやつには負けねえ。
Hell yeah, baby. Okay, back down we go, I guess. Oh! I'll go back around one more time to make sure I got everything. Because I think I uncovered the secrets. I see there's no backtracking. Only progression. Very well, I shall humor this. We'll save what we got so far. Oh, we've not even gotten 2 hours in yet. We have made quite a lot of progress just in this one little stream. I love it. A lot of progress, and I love it. I love it. Let me tell you, I love it so much.
てめえらか。
Evil squirrels! Evil! The squirrels get attack up.
獣には火、ウソップ。あんたの技でなんとか
やってみる価値はありそうだな。
いけるか。
Oh, Usopp has a skill for fire. Okay. Now we're talking about elemental attributes. Okay. Raw power, huh? All right, I can dig it. Swap battle crew. Let's swap Nami and Usopp.
交代だ。
Usopp, do you have something for this? Exploding star, that's the burn damage. Weak. They're all a power attribute, though.
Tatsumaki!
俺が
Special attack, exploding star. Oh, I see. Even though he doesn't do more damage. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about, is the extra XP. I like that.
力が戻ってきたな。
俺強くなった気がする。
ようやく感覚が戻ってきたぜ。
必要な力なら残らず手にするわ。
マリモのやつには負けねえ。
I am gonna save after this encounter. Because my party's level 11, baby. Getting some raw power in me now. This is how I leave. Based.
あ、こいつ洞窟にいたやつだ。
何か言ってるな。チョッパー、訳してくれるか？
俺サーベイ。みんなドクターサーベイと呼ぶ。俺海賊嫌い。でもお前ら助けてくれた。だからいいものを渡しに来たって言ってるぞ。
律儀なやつじゃねえか。
それにしてもお前なんであんなところにいたんだ？
そこに俺たちが通りかかったわけか。
あいつ
Luffy's picking his nose with his pinky.
話すだけ話したらどこかに行ったわね。
でもなかなか面白そうなものをくれたわね。
I am going to take a brief break from the stream to check on my dog and sister, as people are currently out of the picture. Be right back, folks.
Hi, I'm breaking into the stream to tell you all to find the nearest cans of beans and consume it immediately. That is all. Good day.
I have returned.
My god, you were away for centuries. Hello.
Hi, sorry, yeah, I went to make chicken nuggets.
Oh, what a coincidence.
You also have chicken nuggets?
I have McNuggets. Even better.
Holy shit.
I'm a legend. Now, most people probably don't think too much about the McDonald's sauces, but I personally think their buttermilk ranch is something to write home about. Mm. Let's go, Ruffy.
で襲ってきたリス。メルビューにいたやつにそっくりだったな。
メル？ああ、あの時の空に浮かんだ島か。
四季に連れて行かれた島ね。
New enemy?
キューブなんてものはなかったかな。
New enemy. Get him.
いっちゃやってやるか。
Oh wait, no, I remember the
ぶっ飛ばす。
that was nothing.
ゾロ、次も俺に。
キャプテンは
俺はまだまだ強くなる。
And then that little bit of XP was enough to get Luffy to level 12.
話は本当だったみたいね。
ああ。
Can I go down here yet?
と共に力が戻ったな。
アディオの言う通りにすればすぐに取り返せそうだな、キューブ。
Oh, I can explore now that I'm not
とりあえず仕方ねえだろう。
Okay, good. I can explore this cave now. What's in this little crevice? That's what I need to know. Switch to Chopper because he's tiny. I like that. Go on, Chopper. Show me the inside of this little cave. Where are we heading to, Chopper? The other side of the island? Okay. Big old pillar of light. Ooh, a save point. I can return to Audio's house, but I can also do my own thing now.
Yes.
Get it, Luffy, get it. Husk herb. If there's a crafting system in this game, I'm about to exploit the hell out of it. What's up here? There's a reason I climbed up here. To get to that. Alright. Inverse horn. Ooh, this is interesting. I'm gonna check out this chest first. Burst brew, huh? Taxi marker, huh? There's a thing here. A C tablet. Exploring pays off. If I go over the bridge, is it going to say I'm going too far? No. There's a pile of junk here. I can't do anything with it. Unlucky herb. This bridge is destroyed. And there's a massive pillar of light over on that island. What's out here on the ocean? More of those crab things? Oh, wait, it's the Pillar of Light. I forgot about this. Whoops. I do like how there's party members that exist to get access to certain areas. That's always a nice little thing about these turn-based RPGs. I wonder what relevance that C tablet will have. I'm sure it's important. Get him, Chopper. You were one determined boy, Chopper. Get him.
俺、お前の役に立つ怪物になりてえ。
ああ、ありがとな、チョッパー。
I like how there's still like the Vor penguins. I like made the comment that in the previous stream I said that they saw Mega's porn collection. The guy who made the art for this thumbnail. Ooh, there's a chest over there. Now I can diverge from the path. Dude, there's just a wide open area. Oh! Sanji's cube fragment. Yes! Exploration still pays off. That building does look sort of familiar, I think. Oh, is this like an island of memories or something? Something weird and trippy like that. So is there an enemy up here? Are these places based off the Straw Hats past? Because that's literally like the grave of Nami's adopted mother, I think. And like right by it, Nami's cube fragment. These are obviously like Easter eggs to the One Piece thing. It appears to be someone's grave. I kind of like that. Like the diverging paths are actually leading to something. And giving me like extra stuff to find, so it's like rewarding me for exploring the area. It's like how these games are supposed to do it. this enemy if I get the jump on him.
よーし、かかってこい。
Oh, they've got the power increase, so I'm gonna get an XP bonus if I can survive that.
やるしかねえか。おう、俺が相手だ。
Speed versus speed. Special attack, Smoke Star. Oh, enchanting them makes them likely to miss. Well, you're actually weak to me.
行くぞ。そこをどけ。
Ha! So when they're enchanted by the Smoke Star, they literally do next to no damage. That's awesome. What is Viral doing? Because I like messaged him on Discord and didn't get a reply. Says he's away? Nah. He could just be busy, it's possible. I'm going to... Yeah, Gum Gum Gatling, do it. I love that. Now that's what I'm talking about.
やった。
力が戻ってきたね。
私の予報は100発100中。
力が戻ってきたみてえだ。
Fantastic. See, a primary reason I would have liked to hear the English dub voices is because I'd like to know what they say. If they win the battle. Okay, we have to get a treasure chest here. We can't open this chest. All right. First bout of backtracking encouraged. And it seems like this area is highly based off the island Nami was from. Like, this area is a little bit of a reference to that. Oh, I can't go across the water to all those enemies. Search around, never know if there might be something. It pays. Well, I've definitely done some exploring now. It's actually okay that it forbade me from doing that exploring very briefly. Not too bad.
しかしこの島結構危ねえやつが多いよな。
怪我とかしたらすぐ言えよ。そのまま放置しちゃダメだからな。
I bet now I can explore the back of the house and stuff too. And eventually I'm gonna get Brooke's body back, and then I've got like free verse humming Aeronaut Slash and like all those attacks he has. And that's awesome in my opinion. I tell you what, first thing after this stream ends, I'm going to watch more of the Punk Hazard arc since it's Friday. I don't have to worry about like going to bed early because I have work. I don't got to worry about that. I ain't got to go up and visit my friend until it's like 4 p.m. I can do to stay up a little later after this stream.
キューブさえ見つければ力は戻るんだ。
ああ、どんどん見つけて力を取り戻すぞ。
前向きなのは結構だが、実は
あ、どういうことだ？
直接見たわけじゃねえから憶測の話にはなるんだが、お前たちが出会ったあの巨像強かったろ？
確かになかなか手強いやつだったな。
あの巨像は炎の巨像といってな、他にも何体かいるんだが。
そいつがどうかしたのか？
お前たちのキューブのいくつかはそいつらが。
You gotta fight the Colossi to get some of your cube powers back.
どうしてそれがわかるの？
Creating an in-game purpose to the Colossi.
これでも探検家の端くれだからな。行動できる範囲は俺なりに調べてるんだよ。ま、その目で見れば納得するだろう。準備ができたら声をかけろ。巨像のいる場所に連れてってやるぜ。
I am not fighting a Colossus yet.
次の探検に出られる前にキャンプで準備を整えませんか？
Brooks like the camp tutorial.
そうね。一度状況を整理した方がいいわね。
You wanna fire grill some meat? I love Brooke.
そういや腹減ったな。
He's like one of my favorite
飯
One
作っ
Piece
てくれ。
characters. He's voiced by the same guy that voices Whis in Dragon Ball Super too.
ああ、じゃあ飯にするか。
Dude, I can fuse accessories? That's awesome.
アディオ、一つ聞いてもいい？
なんだ？
リムって言ったわよね。あの子はどうしてあんなに海賊を嫌っているの？
Pirates killed her family. Oh yeah, that's happened before. My mom was killed by a pirate. A fishman pirate at that. That's true.
この島の動物はリムには近づかない。野生の本能ってやつで危険だと判断してんだろう。だがたった一匹だけあいつに懐いて。
オウムがいた。そのオウム今はどうしてるの？
流れ着いた海賊に殺されちまったらしい。俺がこの島にやってくる前の話さ。
何それ？
リムは激怒した。例のキューブで能力を奪い。
そうだったのね。
この島の浜に小さな墓がある。
Oh, we went to that grave. That's a nice little Easter egg. That grave we visited was the parrot's grave.
リムがそのオウムを弔うために作った。
そりゃ海賊嫌いになるのも無理ねえよな。
俺も許せないぞ。
まあ昔話さ。今は流れ物の海賊ごときに勝手はさせねえよ。
Having a party recovers all HP, increases EXP by 30% for 10 battles, and the critical chance is 5 times normal. using these camps buffs you for a period of time. I like that. Party bonus. I like that. I like that. That's a nice little feature. Feast effect activation and remaining number of battles it is active for will be displayed as icons during battle. That icon looks sick. I love that. Do you like to party? Yeah. That's the encyclopedia. I want to talk to Brooke. So until Brooke gets his body back, he's just a soul. Yes, I want to have a party. Please. Please give me a party.
おお、こいつうめえな。
さてと、行くか。
It's like this game's equivalent, like in Monster Hunter. I see, it prevented me from going back here because it was like a story-driven thing to camp for the first time. It doesn't want you to do that too early.
向こうにもなんかあんのか?
Isn't Frankie back with the party? Oh, did Frankie get separated? Because he was like with the party initially. I think Frankie got separated. It's just Luffy right now. I like that little detail too. It's like the rest of your party's just gallivanting about their own business. I'm gonna see if Frankie's not inside the house. What's upstairs? Oh yeah, there's a chest up here. I don't know if I'm forgetting, but did Frankie get abducted or something, maybe? Like, I have to get Frankie back in order for him to build a bridge. I wonder if there are other places on the island I can explore before going with Adio. Because I honestly think I want to level grind some more before facing a Colossus. I don't think I'm ready to fight that thing. That's the way to the cave. Where does this bridge lead? Where are you going, he says. I can go back to the cave and level grind, though, I think. If I really want to. So I might save, and if I can get away with going back to the cave, I'll level grind. Okay, it won't let me. So whatever levels I grinded before this, I have to make sure are adequate. Otherwise, I've like soft locked myself. Unless he's just taking me to see the Colossus, and I can choose when to battle it.
Ah, greetings and salutations.
Hey, Viral, you made it.
Indeed.
I'm playing One Piece Odyssey. Link to the stream, obviously, is in
Yeah,
chatting.
it as it stands.
The Weeboo is real. Yeah, that.
Oh. Some good
So,
stuff.
this is a fairly good turn-based RPG. It actually has a really good system.
Indeed. So, I'm familiar with a few aspects on it. So what exactly are the other like exploration skills the others have? Because I know obviously Luffy's got like the rocket and the grab.
Sanji has Diable Jean. Zoro in the beginning had like all his phoenixes, his three-sword style, his onigiri, like all of it.
Uh-huh. And how does this assist in exploration?
Exploration?
Yeah, because each person has like their own exploration skills too.
Chopper can get into like little small areas.
Makes sense.
To get to the other side of like islands and stuff, since Chopper's tiny. Zoro can slash through doors and stuff. I haven't seen what Sanji and Nami can do yet.
Probably lists it in their status thing.
It does, probably. I'll take a look. I can look right now, probably, actually. What are your field skills? Knock. Destroys objects like barrels and rocks.
Huh.
Well then. It's a fairly useful skill.
I would surmise it probably gives you items.
Usopp aims
other
and
things.
shoots down faraway objects. Nico Robin. Bloom. Destroys objects like barrels and rocks. Some of them only have basic things.
I'm sure they'll get more.
Yeah, like right now they only have basic stuff. Chopper's thing isn't really an exploration thing. He's just small, so he can slide into little cracks and crevices.
The advantages of being tiny.
Zoro
Oh,
can
goodness.
literally slice doors. He can slice iron doors, particularly.
Oh, man's got no interest in opening doors regularly.
Luffy's the most versatile because he's got observation hockey that he can use to sight out high XP enemies and stuff.
Yes.
So like Luffy's literally built to help you XP grind. Which makes sense because he pursues danger.
Yeah.
Like, he does it for fun. Gum Gum Rocket, he uses that to like get around in this game.
Of course.
Luffy, as of right now, is the most versatile with his exploration skills. So I'm on the Punk Hazard arc, and a few hours ago, I was literally talking about how like overpowered Caesar Clown is to some degree.
Yeah, gas fruit's pretty pretty up there.
Gas fruit's pretty top tier. I wonder. So if Usopp can shoot objects down, but he also shoot the enemies from far away, and give us like immediate initiative.
I mean, maybe? Yeah, I don't know where to find out, I guess.
Special attack, your mama! No. I like how Usopp runs around like he's got shit in his pants, though. Oh, Luffy, I browned my trousers! No, you just gotta get the jump on him. I wonder, if I pick a speed character, do they move around faster? I don't think Nami's faster, alright. I was trying to, like, other than, like, the stat superiority, I was wondering if, like, those, stats had other properties, but so far, no. If you get the jump on enemies, though...
Of course, then you get the initiative, and that's great.
You get boosted attack, but... because I had a party at my camp, I get party bonus, which increases crit chance likelihood, and like a whole bunch of other fun things, like increases my XP gain. Good stuff. Good times roll.
Indeed. So, at any point have you felt the need to just directly grind to actually like beat anything, or are you just wanting to grind for the sake of grind? Ooh.
I haven't felt the need to grind to beat anything yet, but this game, obviously as a turn-based RPG, encourages grinding and even rewards taking upon a greater risk. So if you like allow the enemies to get a jump on you on purpose, getting a damage buff, and you still defeat them, you get a juicy XP bonus. So this game like rewards taking risk.
Fair enough.
So that's a speed type. As you can see, technique is weak against speed.
Yeah, I know. I brought this up like before, but I think in some of the other like One Piece games or like other versions of this about the triangle, I think it was originally like power beats technique, technique beats speed, speed beats power, but in this one it's kind of flipped on its head.
Yeah, power beats speed, speed beats technique, technique beats power.
Of course, I mean, I get what the justifications for the previous thing was, because, you know, like, if you got enough power, you can crush through any technique. But if you're too fast, well, you can't really get hit, so power means nothing if you can't touch them. Technique, well, you've got, well, the technique to actually catch someone who's fast.
Now, there is actually an advantage to Usopp.
Yes.
Usopp has a debuff ability. Like, if he shoots Smoke Star, he enchants them, which drastically lowers their chance to damage anybody. Watch this. This won't damage them a whole lot, but the status is really useful.
Yeah, so that, of course, leans more into more of a supportive role there, huh?
If they get that purple miasma around them, they do next to no damage or they outright miss you.
Takes quite a bit of TP, though.
Literally missed.
It can happen.
Okay, Zoro's paired up against something he really can't beat right now. Alright.
Okay, what's your advice? So how is the multi-area battle system work out?
The multi-area battle system?
Yeah, you know how, like, you've got, like, say, for example, Zoro's separated and fighting, like, that one thing specifically, whereas Luffy and whatnot is over there with those, I don't know how to describe them exactly. Monkey mimes? Maybe? No?
Barely damaged Zoro. Like, did one damage to Zoro. Zoro just, like, walked that off.
Oh, what you fuckers doing?
Hey, gamepad. I know, I dead named you.
I don't like your fucking face.
I don't like you. Mirage Tempo, bitch.
Well, hey, maybe you're lucky I'll die of fucking high blood pressure, which I fucking got. Awkward silence fills the room.
Uh-huh.
I just been taking shit care.
Oh yeah, she's got support abilities too. The only ability she has right now is Cyclone Tempo. So speed doesn't beat speed, the damage is negligible.
It's just neutral, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
However, the Straw Hats are powerhouses.
As they do.
They just beat through animals.
Makes sense to me. Also, isn't there like a way for you to like change zones to like just directly like join them? Not that it's necessary in this scenario, but
I'm assuming that's later in the game, because right now all I can do is decide the turn order. that my characters attack.
Hmm.
They don't go in any
Okay.
particular turn order. I just decide who attacks first, second, third, fourth.
Alright, makes sense.
So I can essentially strategize by what damage types beat others.
Or, you know, setting up buffs,
take that
heals as
high-
need be.
Let's take that high damage risk so I can get some XP feed out. Oh no, I didn't get it. Oh well.
俺の出番か。
Oh, Zoro. Let's
a
drag
big
and twist through
lad.
these boys.
お前じゃ退屈しのぎにもなりゃし。
Okay.
That was only a 60 bonus. These are fairly weak enemies.
Indeed. Right now they're definitely weak enough that basic attacks just yoink them as it is.
Another gorilla. So, the game railroads you a bit in the beginning. You can't go to certain areas until you accomplish certain quests. They'll literally be like, hey, where are you going? You're supposed to go this way.
Now, one of them games.
Adio.
Like, I bet if I try to go this way.
その可能性は高い。
Oh no, I can. I can pursue that cube if I want it.
さあ、わからないな。
It's a Luffy cube
リム
fragment.
自身は
Oh
意識
boy.
してないみたいだが。
Gotta get those.
今の力を試すにはうってつけだな。相手にとって不足なし。
I wonder if the amount of cube fragments you can store is level based or if it's plot based. Because, okay, maybe not cube fragments, but overall cubes. Because obviously, like I saw, you can
One of his
assign
attacks-
cubes to skills to improve them.
One of his attacks is the rubber band of doom. Fucking- Two of them are afflicted with miasma. They do next to no damage to Zoro now. Moro just,
俺が
Luffy
ま
just
とめて
punched
相
out
手
a
してや
bat.
る。
I'll let this fight go a little longer. Oh yeah, if you do a crit, you can actually turn one enemy into a projectile to hit the other enemies.
Oh, that's nice.
That is cool.
Hmm. Actually, considering how weak these enemies are, can't you set it to like auto battle?
I probably can.
さあ、わから
I
ない
think
な。
that's one of the modes, is
Limu
auto
自身
battle.
That is definitely one of the modes, along with having the battle speed sped up.
Thorny Shroom.
You ever wonder why these monkeys and bats are carrying money on? I can see the monkeys, but the bats? I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, I can do auto battle. Zoro just instantly Katsumakis them. When I set it to auto battle, this thing just expedites itself. Like, if Zoro has the means to use Tatsumaki, he will.
この辺にいる奴ら、なんか宝は渡さないぞって言ってるな。
Ah! My scallop. Come get me.
That's a time saver. And I'm fairly sure at any point you can actually switch off of like the auto function if you need to go manual.
Yep. It's if a battle is like incredibly weak, I can just auto it. I have nothing to worry about. I think there'll be a fast travel system later, but right now I don't have it. Because the signs literally say taxi on it.
Makes sense to me.
Oh, secret. Angel seed. Another rule, collect all the stuff. Squirrel's butt won't be turned to me forever. These squirrels are ugly.
Remember, man, optionals aren't optional.
今の力を試すにはうってつけだな。
Grinds are just good.
Collect all the things. Ooh, all the things.
I hope the AI will at least use the TP efficiently and not just waste it all.
Yeah, it might, but do you get that stuff back on level up?
Actually, I get TP per kill.
Oh, I see. So it's based on that.
Then I get some from level up.
Gotcha.
I think the idea is the game wants to encourage you to use like the character's classical abilities. So even the ones that eat a lot of TP is really easy to come by.
Makes sense. Although I would also assume the auto battler is prioritizing completing the fight in as least amount of turns as it can. So if, say, one of them is fighting a multiple enemies, it's gonna use a move that hits multiple enemies.
Yep.
Over just a basic attack.
And most of the time it'll finish them off because Tatsumaki's just broken. I should start delicating some cube fragments now that I got some real stuff going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wild Death Squirrel power. Am I giving that to?
Now, I wonder which rocks are actually bustable.
Okay, so this is what I was actually talking about with my chat. There are like these big old badges that take up the whole cube. But as you progress through the game, you have accessories that literally like line up the cubes like a puzzle.
So that's how the equipment works in this one.
Yeah, so you can have multiple. I've seen RPGs that have done this before, like Naruto Uzumaki Chronicles had this means of like increasing a person's stats. You had to like do the ability buffs like a puzzle to increase their stats.
Just use the grand power of Tetris.
Yeah, it was basically Tetris, like line up the shapes, complete it, get ultimate power.
Huh. Death squirrels.
Okay, there's people lacking some equipment. This is where this comes in handy. Chopper ain't got nothing yet. Nico Robin ain't got nothing yet. Though I haven't really used Nico Robin yet. Usopp gets a pretty good HP buff from that squirrel power, so I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
I'm
Robin's
now a wild death squirrel.
Shoot. Robin's a tech type, right?
I believe she is Technique. Yes, she is. I don't know how that works. Like, I would have considered Paramecia power, but whatever.
Well, I suppose it depends on like how one actually goes about using their abilities.
It is so satisfying seeing them use their abilities, though.
Alrighty, good XP off of that. Well, not good, but average. That's what it is. More importantly, I really do want to find out what's exactly bustable by those exploration skills. Obviously, the barrels are very obvious. Wait, walls and rocks?
I haven't used battle basics. skill attacks.
Ah.
Yeah, so these are elements. They have weaknesses and resistances to those. That's nice. Attack types, here we go.
I like the name of some of those formations.
Power strong against speed, speed strong against technique, and technique strong against power. That's your triangle right there.
Yes, I believe it displays it in the bottom left corner during battle.
Red means high damage, blue means low damage. Although, I'm assuming if you're an element that's, like, weak against an enemy, but you're extraordinarily, like, way more powerful than the level of that enemy, then even if you do low damage, it will still be adequate enough to kill the enemy.
Yeah, you can definitely power through enemies.
So, everything's based around level, but if you're in an area where they're on par with you...
Then it should matter more in that regard, but we'll see.
Red's always the color to go with. Avoid blue.
Blue is sad. Red is spicy.
Blue's low damage.
Hmm.
Action orders. Battle review. Switching the battle mode from manual to auto. There's like a lot.
Hooligans.
You can swap the crew out interchangeably based off elemental abilities and stuff they have. So, checking their statuses and stuff is pretty crucial. Yeah, there's actually some versatility to this RPG. I love it.
I do enjoy a good tutorial.
Yeah, this ain't a tutorial anymore. I mean...
No, certainly not, but, you know, it's nice when it's got a good help glossary.
We'll be getting to it.
Also, wasn't there a shiny thing on the, like, yeah, there it is. Shiny.
Bedrock salt. I've got ingredients, so at some point I'll be crafting things in this game too, which I already like the idea of.
Yeah, you can bet you can probably get Sanji to cook something nice.
Yeah, cook something. You can probably have a Chopper make like potions or medication or something.
Oh boy, generic perfume.
I'm sure it's powerful later on.
Yes. Yeah, it was a good idea, I think, to check back there as it was.
Yeah, even though Zoro was like weak against that guy, he just demolished him.
Yeah, just power right on through.
I think before I get up to the Colossus, I should probably invest some of those cubes.
This would likely be a good idea.
I've got one cube right now, so I can give it to Dragon Twister or Onigiri, which I haven't even used Onigiri yet. So I think the answer is obvious.
Just double checking, but Onigiri is like a single target, right?
Yeah. He doesn't get anything for Fief, but Cyclone Tempo gets cubes. Oh, Smoke Star doesn't have anything.
Not yet, anyway. Perhaps you'll unlock slots for it as one goes forward. Maybe not.
Right now, all I've got for Usopp is Exploding Star.
Question, does Thief do what I think it do?
Yeah, she swipes shit.
Loot. All. Actually, shoot. Whenever you fight a boss, make sure maybe to try looting off of them. I don't know if it's like other RPGs where you can get some pretty neat loot off of trying to steal stuff from a boss. Or if bosses in this game just don't have loot to yoink. Hard to say.
I think if you cube everything that can be upgraded to the max, you get to like the next tier in battle skill. That's my theory.
No, yeah, that definitely makes sense because I saw, Gatling go to like, level 2 once it had, a full 3 cubes in it.
But then I'm wondering, is like, do you have to fill up all the cube spaces before you get to the next tier level, I'm guessing?
That is correct. Because again, obviously with Gatling, it only hit level 2 once you filled all 3 slots.
I've got a Sanji cube. Monton shoot. I've got chopper cubes.
Chopper.
See, their level also depends on how many fragments they can hold. So, like, leveling them up gives them more cubes to upgrade their abilities.
Makes sense. And then, of course, you can find cube fragments, which I'm sure at one point or another, they just become an actual cube.
Hell yeah. There, investing those cubes should make them ready for battle with the Colossus, at least. There's a chest over there. I'll check out what's in that. There's a bunch of lightning flashing around in this place. So there's probably a lightning Colossus. Now, if anything's accurate, lightning cannot hurt Luffy. He's made of rubber. 1 damage.
The single damage.
Oh, I see. If any enemy that's in your way is out of the way, you can literally, like, field shift to where the next enemy is and attack it directly. But if there are enemies in your way, you have to get them out of your way first.
Makes sense.
Energy apple. These are all healing items, but I haven't had to use them yet. Oh, there's a down, is there? Okay, so he's not an idiot that'll just drop clean off the temple. There's a save point. This is probably about to get a little dodgy. Is that bird a lightning type? It's a lot of lightning.
There is a lot of zippity zaps.
Oh,
Or if that's just a field hazard, or is that just going into the
Thunder
actual fight?
Colossus. I'm going to go fight a Thunder type enemy.
Alright.
Thunder is force, though. The electricity would be lightning.
Okay, we're not going by D&D rules here.
And then he says shock from the lightning is so powerful, but they call it the Thunder Colossus. Okay, yep, obviously lightning cannot hurt Luffy. So they did it lore accurate. This is why Oda had to write it. Because Luffy is lightning immune. Lightning literally cannot hurt him. I wonder if that means Sanji is fire resistant, since he literally sets his own foot on fire.
Although, isn't that more of a technique?
Yeah, but like literally setting yourself on fire, you think you'd build up a tolerance. Audio join the party. See, it says audio join the party, but audio is in my crew list. Can't enhance guest character skills. Can't customize guest character skills. Lame.
Oh.
I can't even switch to audio in the formation order.
I would assume that just means audio is just directly always there.
He's a support character.
調べて分かったのは雷について研究をしていた場所ってことぐらいだ。
Robin Cube Fragment, alright.
ウェザリアを知ってるのか。
How many fragments does it take to actually make a whole cube?
探検家として興味ないわけがなかろうよ。
I mean, we'll find out. Also, I don't know if you make a full cube or if like the ability cubes are different from the enhancement fragments. I think they are.
Oh, suppose we'll find out one way or the other.
Circumvent enemies by doing that. Fight me. Yeah, audio has guns, which I don't see those used too often in One Piece.
Yeah.
I mean, they're in One Piece, but Marines mostly just shoot people with rifles, and rifles are kind of useless against pirates. Like, especially after they get armament hockey, bullets just kind of bounce right off.
Not like every Marine can afford to use freaking sea prism bullets.
And the only thing that proves Sea Prism bullets are real is movie Z.
Yep.
Because that is actually canon.
Yeah, that I think the only other prominent like gun user I know of is Usopp's Pop.
Yeah, Yasop. Oh, we got like Tesla coils down there.
Well, it's very clear one should be using Luffy for that.
Yep. He can't be hurt by those.
変わった装置があるな。
すごい、この装置。雷雲を発生させてるわね。
The device is creating thunderclouds.
クリマタクトとは違う仕組みのようだけど。
そこから雷が床を伝って走ってるわ。
しかしよ、ここで雷を研究してたってことは。
そうね。無関係ではなさそうね。
Glorious Tesla coils.
Gotta put my phone's at 10%. Gotta put it on charge.
Would not be wise for it to die.
Nope, that's my chat access. It's so it doesn't put a greater strain on my computer to watch my stream and do my stream. I can interact with the chat via my phone. It's a good plan.
じゃあ、サニー号が飛ばされた時に見たあの空のでっかい目も関係あんのかな？
あれは多分蜃気楼だと。ただそうだとしても。
I see Andre and Zuler being gay in the other chat. Cool.
I'm tempted to join them.
Yeah, go pester your man, Sammy.
これどうなってんだ？
すごい装置もあったもんだぜ。
Luffy cannot seem to do anything to this thing. Oh, it's leading to something. That's what the Colossi look like. They're kind of cool looking. powder wheat, so like eventually you can make stuff.
よし、かかってこい。ゴムゴムのガトリング。
相手にとって不足なし。
An idol.
いい斬撃だな、ゾロ君。
あんたの俺は強くならなくちゃいけねえ。
ようやく感覚が戻ってきたぜ。
Fist. Unlucky herb. Oh, it's leading to some kind of core. Is it an alternating path? Hmm.
なるほど。これを切り替えて雷を扉までつなげれば扉が開くのか。
It's a puzzle. And I bet Luffy's the only one that can touch it to move it. But I want to see where this other door leads. Bad enemy right off the bat. That's a good sign.
今の力を試すにはうってつけだな。
竜巻。やるぞ。ゴムゴムのガトリング。よし、飯にしよう。どっかに肉ねえのか。私の予報は百発百中。
今なら納得のいく蹴りが出せそうだ。
Oh, a cube fragment. And a little hole chopper can go through. Secrets indeed.
この装置、扉と無関係じゃなさそうね。
この先
Where are you taking me,
行き止
Chopper?
まりだったりしねえよな。
Ooh, another enemy. Alright. Luffy's the only one that can get across that gap.
よし。
Small tunnels. Great
よ
power.
し、かかってこい。竜巻。やるか。ゴムゴムのピストル。よし、飯にしよう。
みんなの役に立ってみせる。
Just getting those little extra levels into him before the big fight with the Colossus is just a good idea generally. Cube fragment here, another way forward. The Zoro cube fragment. There's a chest over here that I missed. Fire element jewelry.
Does
You
that
know-
enhance fire damage, or does that give fire damage resistance? If that, dang it, that sounds like a piece of equipment. That's why I freaking said it. Da!
Apply burn.
Okay, so it's just a use item,
It adds fire to your attacks.
or is it? Okay, okay. So I'm just confirming. Is this like a thing you can put in your cube,
Yes.
like your equipment cube? Okay. Okay.
So, those badges are a huge stat buff, but they take up the whole cube.
Makes sense to me. If anyone's gonna, you said that enhances fire damage, right?
Yes.
Okay, well then logically it probably goes on Sanji.
Cube fragment that adds fire to your attacks, only effective when the type added is a weakness.
Ah, okay, so it doesn't matter who it goes on, it just adds it innately to the... Okay, that's neat.
Yeah, learned abilities, apply burn.
Now,
Chopper
are
can
you sure it takes
burn.
up the whole cube? Because that looks like you could put it like right under
No,
the
no,
other
no,
thing.
no. This is a jewel, not a badge.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
I'll show you. So, over here. That thing takes up the whole space.
Ah. Okay, okay, I get it now.
But there are some. They add like little stat boosts. So you could put like multiple of them onto one cube.
Okay, that makes sense.
But if it's like a major boost, like, oh, this gives you a shitload of health, or this gives you a shitload of damage, or a shitload of guts, defense, crit rate, takes up your whole cube. But provides a decent buff in its passing. So equipment is probably interchangeable mid-combat too, I'm assuming. At least eventually. That or equipment is sellable, but if this is anything like any other turn-based RPGs I'm aware of, you can have unlimited items in your inventory. And you've just got like all these weapons and items you can switch through. It's the question, who would benefit the most from burn?
I feel like the statement to make here is if Luffy had all the burn freaking on him, he'd just be red hawking all the time.
That is one of his abilities in the game, so he has an ability that can apply burn.
Yep.
He doesn't have Red Hawk right now, but he can get it later.
That
in
makes sense, of
in the
course.
story. I'll make Nico Robin apply burn.
To that point, you gotta tag her in, or?
Yep. She's gonna replace Zoro temporarily. I'll replace a technique type with a technique type so that I don't disrupt my team build.
Indeed.
I'll replace a speed type with a speed type and a power type with a power type. However, you'll notice the party is overwhelmingly power. Like Sanji is power, Chopper is power, and Luffy is power. Then you have two speeds and two techniques. I'm assuming since Brook is a swordsman, when he gets added to the party, he'll also be a technique.
Yeah, and obviously I can only assume Frankie's speed.
Yeah, Frankie is speed. So there are 3 speeds, 3 powers, and 3 techniques, and they all have interchangeable support abilities as well. Like some of them do. And some of them have really unique crowd controls that are useful in those situations.
Yes, also secondarily, if I recall, you can swap out your crewmates at any point, just as long as they haven't taken an action yet.
Yep. I can swap them out in combat if I want to.
Yeah, exactly, so if anyone gets too hurt, easy enough to swap them out for another person all the time.
I like how Chopper is like this little transition between these holes in the wall. And you just hear like his little bloop, 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 bloop as he walks. It's a nice little touch to remind you that he is cute fuel.
Oh yeah, plus isn't that like his just general walking sound?
Yeah. It's not just Chopper. I think anything his size makes that noise in One Piece. Tiny things make those noises. Okay, Torrenta Floor. Oh, you had to beat the targets as Nami, but the auto doesn't care about that, so you don't get the XP bonus. There's a reason to turn off auto. You won't get the XP bonuses if it doesn't prioritize Nami.
Yeah, but since everything's kind of dying in one go right now, the real question is, do you need the extra XP?
Did I find a workaround from the door itself? I might have. Uh-huh. This must be an alternate path, but I bet if I go down here without turning the power on, there's probably something I can benefit from that. Oh, I see. Open another door to open another door to open another door. They do next to no damage. Am I the only one that noticed that, like, Nico Robin was, like, tan initially, and then after the time skip, they just made her white?
I don't know. I half like thought part of it was like how much.
I mean, she was in a winter climate with the Revolutionary Army. But like, can you detan?
Yeah, it's definitely doable.
Oh, branching paths. So when I go back and get the current alternating, I have choices.
Should I go into the details as why tans go away?
Is it due to exposure to colder climates? Because Nico Robin was
No,
literally in
not
the
at all.
tundra
Not at all.
for 2 years.
It doesn't require a cold. Literally, just as long as you don't do anything that exposes your freaking skin to sunlight for a long enough period as you shed skin over time, you'll just get to a layer of your skin that doesn't have all that extra friggin' juice from the okay, I forget what the proper term is, but basically as your skin absorbs like rays from the sun, it basically darkens the pigmentation. So as you know, your skin kind of, it just replaces itself like every day, like over time, and eventually you're just back to the default skin you got. So obviously, under the assumption that she's in a winter area, she'd be, fully clothed, so she wouldn't really be getting a lot of sun. As such, tan goes away.
Okay, so it makes sense that Nico detanned after the time skip.
I wonder if she mainly got the tan because of like how much time she spent with Baroque works around Alabasta.
She had the tan when she was a child in
Ah, yeah, right. I forgot about that.
So I didn't know she was tanned or like naturally brown skinned. See, that was like the thing.
Well, I guess there you have it. Also, it's a good thing that freaking electricity line is contained, so to speak.
That would be a very deadly current. 1 million volts. Fucking
making me think of some arrow. Still, there are some nutty things you can do with electricity.
You can auto run if you want. See, Chopper's sprinting now.
Gotta go swift.
I wonder if this is the way forward or maybe just like a little bonus. Oh! That is an enemy I've not seen before. He's probably deadly. You handle this. Dude, he looks deadly. That's a lightning type scarab beetle. Oh, I can stop the speed up at any time. Okay. What damage type? Oh, he's a technique type, is he? Bad day for him. I have technique and speed types.
Regret shall be upon him.
Can't burn a lightning type, but the rubber band of... Oh, wow. Look, when you catch up to the stream, look at the attack damage on the rubber band of doom.
So we
Oh, he can actually fail the attack if they have like a immunity.
Okay, that makes sense enough.
Alright, you're gonna bazooka him, Luffy.
やったな。
あら、なんだか増えた気がするわ。抵抗すると痛い目見るわよ。こうかしら。
I like how she can literally use her own hand as
こ
a
れでお
whip.
しまいね。さあ、先を急ぎましょう。
The greatest of slaps.
Ooh, another attack badge. Ew, that little item can go on. An 87 plus attack badge as well. You know who ain't got an attack badge though? Chopper. Power types have naturally high attack. Zoro also had naturally high attack though that might be just because he's a swordsman.
Well, I mean, Zoro's Zoro. That man's freaking lifting weights and training all the time.
He lifts like freaking 100-pound weights with his fucking teeth. That man is dedicated.
Man's got to get some major friggin' neck muscles for swinging a sword with his head.
And then this is the full way. Nice. Red Scorpion. Ooh, looks like there's... That must be the Lightning Colossus. Oh, alternating path. Ooh, and then there's a bat in a chest.
これは石板ね。
何が書かれてるかわかるのか、ロビン。
もっといろいろ調べてみないと、これだけじゃわからないわ。
Okay, so eventually Nico will be able to read these, so I guess I'll take this with us. Yeah, you can take these tablets.
ちょっと邪魔よ。
Ooh, bronze bat powered up. That means there's higher risk involved.
Ooh, good.
So if Luffy knocks that damage
邪魔
guy
するなら
out,
容赦しないわよ。
they only do like 1 damage. I will not attack Bronze Bat B because Luffy wants to kick its ass. Damn it, audio! Oh no, never mind.
Justice restored.
Audio cannot steal XP bonus from you. Good. I mean, I literally have no control of him.
悪くないわね。仲間のために強くなるのも。
私の成長は止まらないわ。
ようやく感覚が戻ってきたぜ。
今なら納得のいく蹴りが出せそうだ。
俺の体はさらなる強化を遂げた。
こんなところで満足はしねえ。
Golden jelly. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. This is where I can just auto run and use the camera. Oh, a save point.
Oh, tell me, save point. What do you offer?
We'll get through this here fight, and then I'll probably call it for the stream. Ooh, a guts badge. Wait, Sanji had a defense badge. Never mind. You know what? Usopp deserves a guts badge over just having the Whirl HP. Usopp needs more guts. He's a coward. Don't think I won't save that game.
But didn't Greed Island toughen that man up?
Somewhat. He's still sometimes a coward in the new world.
By the way, I did get that right? Or am I...
You might have.
I don't know. I might be freaking mixing it with like Greed Island from freaking Hunter x Hunter.
Usopp, you must burn the Fatson.
Oh.
Yeah. There's your Thunder Elemental, and then I have to set it free with the switches, I bet. I might save this for next stream.
しっかり壁を消さねえとイカズチの巨像にはたどり着けねえらしいな。
この電気を止めるスイッチはないのかしら。
床に通電させる装置があったくらいだし、電気を止めるスイッチもあるはずだけど。
よし、じゃあ近くの部屋から探していこ
う。Hell yeah. So then I gotta disconnect the switches from the current, I bet. I'm doing the opposite. Instead of connecting the switches, I'm disconnecting them. Oh yeah, this looks like an adventure and a half I can save for the next stream. Made some decent progress in the second stream. Went from like level 1 to level 16.
It will be significant.
It will be significant. There will be a chosen one. And then he told me about the significance.
It will be significant.
It will be significant. I fucking love that.
And then he killed
the dog. He just farted and then you hear a dog just collapse in the background.
Ah, you got dang Kung Pao.
That shit was great, though. I watch that movie all the time, honestly. It's a cult classic. Makes you wish Odekirk would make another one. I remember my old master telling me there will be a chosen one. There will be a chosen one.
Yes, because the flashback was very necessary.
And then he told me about the significance.
Goes right back to it. It will be significant.
That was like situational comedy. It was like wholly unnecessary, which is what made it funny. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Share the stream around with your friends if they're One Piece fans. And we will see all of you next time. Oh yeah. Defen.